What is up, everyone? Happy freedom. Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Hooligans. We're going to read through the schedule really quick, and then we're going to check on all the chats, make sure everything is running. We'll see how it goes. We have a lot of stuff to cover today. So we'll be starting off with a video titled Police Searching for Shooter After Two Teens Shot at Carnival in Alpharetta. I think it's in Atlanta. Or it's in Georgia or somewhere. It's somewhere here. It's somewhere here in America. Then we have a video titled Alleged Mobsters Pose as Construction Workers to Rob New York City Jewelers. People who supply jewelry to celebrities such as Beyonce and Rihanna. Doing a little lingo gymnastics there. Then we have a video titled Bill of Lies. Some county commissioners explore overturning Measure 110. It's over in Oregon where they decriminalize all drugs. I think they're having some second thoughts about that. Then we have a video titled New York Governor Warns of New Reality After Canadian Wildfires. Like the smoke in the sky is just never going to go away. You got to get used to it. Just 2 weeks to lower the curve. It's a bunch of nonsense. I've been seeing videos all day about that. People talking about you need to be wearing your compliance cloth. Look, don't tell me what to do. I'm an American, and I do not comply. Then we have a video titled New York Governor... Oh, no. Simon Ateba. This isn't a video. This is an image, a Twitter post from Simon Ateba from the White House Press, who never gets called on. He says, if eyes could kill, I would be dead right now. Apparently, he crossed paths with KJP at a restaurant. She's all compliance clothed up and stuff. Throwing daggers with her eyes at Simon Ateba. We're going to check out that post. Then we have another, the rest of this is like all from Twitter. And then we have one titled Joe Biden is asked his response to the allegations of FD 1023 document that he was invoked in an illegal bribery scheme. It's a short video. Then we have another one. Well, this is nonsense. Apparently Trump made a post with a picture of Ron DeSantis riding a rhino. I almost said a rifle. A rhino on True Social. Then Ron DeSantis made a collage of photos, and 3 of the photos are AI generated photos, but it's put out there as if there were legitimate photos. So they're like shots fired both ways. I think it's all stupid. But we're going to be checking that out. Then we have a short video, San Francisco cops hanging up rainbow flags all over the place because apparently they have time to do that. The homeless people, the drug addicts, and people, the border crossers. Apparently that's not a big deal, hanging up those rainbow flags and let everybody know that it's Men's Mental Health Month is important. Of course, that's not what they're actually doing, but gotta have those rainbow flags everywhere. Shove it right in their face. They love it. Then we'll be wrapping things up on the YouTube side of things with a somewhat humorous video titled Would-Be Thief Outsmarted by Liquor Store with Auto-Locking Door. Wasn't quite like yesterday with the guy with a box on his head. Thought he was masterminding, gonna get out of there. But this guy's just as stupid. So we'll be wrapping up the YouTube side of things with that, and then we'll continue on with the alternative platforms. We have a lengthy video, a 9-minute video titled Dems Keep Trying to Fan the White Supreme Pizza Flames. Lots of Lots of different clips inside that video, but there's a lot of phrases that are not allowed on YouTube, so we can't show that on YouTube. And then we'll be wrapping things up for the entire live with a campaign video that the Trump team put out titled Wolves. And so that's how we're going to wrap up today's live. So let me read through the chat, make sure everything is running smoothly, or just running period would be nice. And we'll go ahead and get her started. What's up, Toy Mafia? What's up, JT3? What's up, Anthony? What's up, Robert? What's up, Matthew? What's up, Cosmic Squirrel? Appreciate you guys being here. Happy Freedom. What's up, Hydrodynamic? What's up, Cube? What's up, Miss Jamie? What's up, Manuel? What's up, Snooks? Happy Freedom. What's up, Edward? No justice, no peace. Antifa wants your pizza grease. Their faces look like they're full of pizza grease. Greasy face drug addicts. Anyways, what's up, Finn? What's up, Tony? Appreciate you guys being here. What's up, 10 Commandments? Happy Freedom. Yeah, Edward. And that's the thing, is I'm not seeing the N95s. I'm seeing the goofy paper stuff. It's just blue team being blue team. That's all I'm seeing. Especially on TikTok. Big time on TikTok. Everybody's got their compliance cloth on, and we're back to, if you're not wearing one, you're killing grandma with Canadian smoke. I don't know. Canadian smoke sounds like they're selling weed, but either way. What's up, Sly Dog? What's up, Hair Juicer? What's up, Dave? Happy Freedom. Let's see. Matthew, I will check it after the live. I totally forgot. I will check it. I keep meaning to, and I don't have any free time. I just go from one job to the next one. I will read it today, and I will reply to you. Let's see. What's up, Rugus? What's up, Marvin? Happy Freedom. What's up, Mr. Dog? Appreciate you being here. What's up, everyone on the JeffMAC live secret YouTube channel? What's up, Shadow? Appreciate you being here. Oh, we're still live on Twitch. We'll see if Twitch changes that policy stuff that they came out with. We'll see how that goes. 'Cause I'm wondering if we're going to end up getting banned on Twitch. What's up, Tom Tom? What's up, Grey Wolf? Happy Freedom. What's up, everyone on Kick? I hope everybody from Twitch just goes over to Kick. Oh, come on, Odyssey. Come on, Odyssey. That's what she said. I think we're live. I'm not certain, but we'll see. What's up, Nefthies? Happy Freedom. What about Rumble? Oh, humble Rumble. What's up, everyone on Rumble? What's up, Shannon? What's up, Tam Tam? What's up, Let's Go Brandon? What's up, Jeb? Happy Freedom. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Maybe we can get on the front page again. I can't believe we did that. That was so awesome. What's up, everyone on jeffmaclive.com. Happy Freedom, Tin Man. Appreciate you being here. So we're going to start with this very first video titled Police Searching for Shooter After Two Teens Shot at Carnival in Alpharetta. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. You know how it goes. This isn't your first day. Come on, man.
Detectives in Alpharetta are trying to track down the person who shot two teenagers at a carnival full of people. Thanks for being with us. I'm Joy Lim-Nakrin.
And I'm Rob Hughes. It happened at North Point Mall last night. Atlanta News First's Megan Packer is live there this afternoon for us. And Megan, you've been in touch with police today. What are they telling you?
Rob, they are still interviewing witnesses today, trying to figure out more about who the shooter is who ran away from the scene at the carnival here at the mall last night. And we do now know the ages of the two young victims who were shot. They are 15 and 18 years old. These are not the lights you want to see flashing at the carnival. The fun came to a screeching halt when police and firefighters responded to a shooting at the carnival at North Point Mall in Alpharetta around 7 o'clock last night. The victims, two teen girls, ages 15 and 18. One was airlifted to the hospital, the other taken by ambulance. Today, police will only say they're listed in stable condition. Investigators don't yet know if the victims know the young man who pulled the trigger and ran away. Officers found a handgun while canvassing the scene, but no sign of him.
We do not know what the motive was, what transpired that led up to the firearm going off.
The carnival opened here last Friday and is scheduled to be set up at the mall through Sunday.
This does appear to be an isolated incident, and the citizens of Alpharetta and our community, the patrons that come here to the mall, everybody is, nobody is in danger at this time.
And online, the carnival is listed as opening up today at 4 o'clock. I have reached out to the company that runs it to see if that is still the plan in light of what happened here last night. We're waiting to hear back from them. We are live in Alpharetta this noon. Megan Packer, Atlanta News First.
Well, 2 teenage girls getting shot at a carnival. What the heck? What is going on out there? Nobody knows anything. Thank God they survived. It's kind of a weird incident, I think. Anyways, what do you hooligans think? What's up, Grateful Ed? Happy Freedom. What's up, Nomad? Appreciate you being here. What's up, Spark? I don't know, Spark. Is it a coincidence? It might be. What's up, Kevin? Happy Freedom. Something like that, Sly Dog. What's up, Kim? Appreciate you being here. What's up, Destiny Gal? Happy Freedom. What's up, RS? Hydrodynamic. That's a whole nother clan of people over there. That's hilarious, Miss Jamie. Destiny Gal, gang crap. Maybe, I don't know. With 2 girls getting shot, it kind of sounds like some boyfriend drama to me, but I mean, I don't know. Unless they weren't the target. Cosmic Squirrel, French cops tried to shoot a guy that was stabbing kids. They missed. Hopeless. Yeah, we were going to cover a video talking about that, but they were just showing officers standing around with guns, so the whole video you wouldn't have been able to see it. You just would have been able to listen, and they don't know anything. They just know that the guy had a migrant pass to be there, and that's really all they know. He was like 36 years old or something, went and stabbed 4 kids in France. Nobody knows why. Kim, the deck is so stacked against kids right now. Yeah, absolutely. They're going ham. They're coming after the kids. We can't let them do it. Let's see. What's up, Steve? What's up, Lionheart? What's up, Scorpio? What's up, Nino 05? Happy Freedom, you hooligans. Appreciate you guys showing up. Showing up and hanging out. Jeb, I'm thinking it was some sort of social media dare. It could be. It could be. They do weird stuff for internet clout nowadays. Like the teenagers that were rioting in Chicago. The whole deal was just to be famous on TikTok. So they could all go record videos on TikTok of stores being looted and whatnot to try and go viral. What they don't realize is that stuff's not sustainable. Getting 1 million views is not like you're gonna get wealthy or anything. Like, people have this misconception of how social media works, especially teenagers, because they idolize people like Logan Paul and stuff like that. Matthew, it's 4 children were stabbed. What's up, Ed? Happy Freedom. See, now I feel like we should have covered it. It's always difficult to do that because I don't want to sit here and play a 6-minute video that you guys can't watch because it's too spicy for YouTube. But you'd be able to listen to it. Sean, redacted pushes the line, from what I understand, so I'm not worried about it. I know what the community guidelines are because they hit me every single time I cross them. Every time. They just hover over me with a hammer, just wait for me to step out of line. I'm very familiar with the community guidelines. What's up, U-Town? Happy Freedom. Alright, I think we're going to move on to this next one. Got to be quick today just because there is so much to cover. So this next one is titled, Alleged Mobsters Pose as Construction Workers to Rob New York City Jewelers. And then it mentions Beyonce and Rihanna. I don't know if they did that for clicks or what. The jewelry store provides celebrities with jewelry, but the title of the video just is name dropping celebrities. I don't know. We'll see.
News 4 exclusive to tell you about it involves jewelry heists, one involving a jewelry store to the stars. A group of alleged mobsters now under arrest tonight. Investigators say they managed to pull the whole thing off by posing as construction workers. News 4 Chief Investigative Reporter Jonathan Dienst has the story.
Reputed Lucchese crime associate Frank Skip DiPietro was the first alleged jewel bandit let out of the 13th precinct this morning. He soon was followed by Vincent Spagnuolo. Then came Michael Selleck, who apparently was not happy to see our camera. Next was Vincent Sergio, followed by Samuel Source. All were led away by NYPD Major K Squad detectives and FBI agents. This alleged crew of Lucchese and Gambino associates are accused of targeting a jeweler to the stars, Baco Jewels, along Madison Avenue and East 61st Street. They're jewels worn by stars like Beyonce and Rihanna, who wore $2.6 million worth of diamonds at Beyonce's post-Oscar party. To get into Baco's penthouse, you need an appointment and have to pass a credit check. But investigators say this crew decided to use construction outfits and force their way in just as Baco workers were loading up the ground floor display case. This is just one of two holdups the FBI says the men were involved in. One back on January 3rd, another on May 20th. The police commissioner says the gunpoint holdups showed a callous disregard for life. The FBI says the robberies netted about $2 million worth of jewels in all. Prosecutors say this image shows DiPietro holding the gun and warning the clerk to, quote, "Give it to me." Selleck allegedly next is heard saying, "Turn around and get in the closet." The cameras in the store is not the only evidence. Police say they have images of the men getting dressed nearby in construction gear and then heading to the location. They say they also have phone records linking several of the suspects to one another before, during, and after the holdup. And there are images of the vehicles allegedly used to get to and from the locations. After this morning's arrests, the men were taken to federal court for appearances on the armed robbery conspiracy counts. Police say the second jewel heist was downtown along Elizabeth Street. As for one of the alleged ringleaders, DiPietro, he has a past conviction related to a mafia killing of a witness. The suspects ordered held for now without bail. No comment from some defense attorneys. Messages left for others. Jonathan Dienst, News 4 New York.
Well, I know there were still mobsters. They all had Italian names and stuff. I don't know. I think it's goofy that they did two jewelry heists, but they live there. That's so stupid. You're gonna live in the area that you're robbing. So stupid. Can't believe it. Hydrodynamic mob doing mob things, get caught, they might get whacked now. Yeah, it's hard to say. I don't know if they're real mobsters, but they think they are. Let's see. Catfish didn't seem too well planned. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. They're on camera the whole time, driving in their vehicles, putting on the construction outfits, going into the jewelry stores. I don't know. Corey, bring back Rudy Giuliani. Something. What's up, Kung Fu Grasshopper? Happy freedom. Trust the Heart, the Boomer Mob. That's what it is. They thought, they were like, this last heist, this is all we need. We're going to be set. We'll be made men after that, like on Goodfellas. They're going to be made. That's what they thought. No, this ain't the 80s. You can't get away with that stuff. You're on camera whether you like it or not. Can't go anywhere. What's up, Mark? Happy freedom. Rugus, hometown masters of crime. That's what they thought. I don't know. Hopefully they know what they signed up for. They get that prison time. They may not live long enough to get out. They look like they're in their 50s and 60s. Depends how much time they get, I guess. Grateful Ed, sloppy work. You have to use a track phone if you're going to break the law. Something. At least get another phone. Almost every crime that we see where someone gets arrested, they just tell us all the information that's on their phone. If you get arrested, lose your phone. That seems like the number one thing. Just lose the phone. Just, I don't have a phone. Leave it in the couch somewhere. Grateful Ed, Mr. T bought some chains there. Who knows? They supply celebrities, so maybe. Oh, no worries, Matthew. What's up, Mr. Bill? Appreciate you being here. Yeah, I've seen the new Twitch guidelines. I think we talked about it yesterday. Supposedly, they're going to take all that stuff back, though. They keep posting on Twitter about how they're sorry and whatever. It's probably because live streamers and stuff are just pouring out of Twitch after they put out those policy notes. What's up, Deborah? Happy freedom. Appreciate you being here. Goodson. Maybe they wanted to get caught? I don't think so. The skinny alien looking dude was pretty upset about being put in the back of the NYPD van. What's up, Soul For Real? Happy freedom. You getting hit with commercials, are you? So for real, I shared it out. Oh, I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, sharing the live does a lot. It does more than people think. Of course, I want everybody to show up, but me posting links doesn't do a whole lot. If you post links and people are like, well, if you like it, maybe I'll like it. And then they show up. It matters. It matters. Tam Tam, 50's the new 40. Not when you're in prison, it's not. Prison is hard. From what I understand. I mean, jail is hard enough. Prison is even worse. You go in there 50, 60 years old and you do 20 years, you do 25 years, you do 40 years, depending on what they give you. You may not make it out. It's pretty old to get 40 years. I guess I should have looked up the crime. We'd be able to see what the potential amount of time they could get was. What's up, Cassandra? Happy freedom. Appreciate you being here. So we're going to move on to this next one titled Bill of Lies. I don't know what this county is. Clackamas County? I don't live in Oregon, okay? Don't give me the crap. I don't want the crap. I just know it's in Oregon, okay? This county in Oregon, the commissioners explore overturning Measure 110, which was the bill that allowed, what are they called? Oregonians? People in Oregon to become crackheads legitimately. The whole decriminalize hard drugs in Oregon. It was a big deal when it passed. It passed in 2020. We all laughed about it while we sat here and hung out for the riots all night. And now they're having second thoughts. They don't know if that was the right move here.
Well, developing now, Clackamas County commissioners debating whether voters are willing to recriminalize hard drugs.
Our Elizabeth Dinh is here following how the commissioners are targeting Measure 110, which, of course, Oregon voters passed in 2020.
Right. A little bit more about Measure 110, Dan and Jenny, is that it did decriminalize hard drugs in order to funnel money into treatment and recovery programs. Well, the commissioners, what they're doing is exploring putting an advisory vote out to voters for next year's May election regarding Measure 110. So that would make it go back to being a crime to possess drugs like heroin, fentanyl, cocaine, and meth. Some commissioners are weighing the option of getting Governor Tina Kotek to call a special legislative session. And then this morning, not all commissioners agreed a ballot measure is necessary.
What I'm questioning is this the best process to get what we want? Do we really want to go to the voters? Like I said, we know the voters are having buyer's remorse. Why spend the money if we could use it for behavioral health resource networks?
Local communities have to stand up for their neighborhoods, their schools, their parks, their law enforcement agencies, because the legislature and the governor are MIA, and stop telling us and selling us a bill of lies. It isn't working. It has failed. We must change course.
All right, so you can tell that things aren't exactly ironed out just yet. It's still early, so we here at Queen 6 will be tracking the progress of this potential ballot measure. And of course, we'll have updates right here on Queen 6 on air and at queen.com as this potentially moves forward.
And I have a question whether you can even do that, whether the county can usurp state laws.
Right.
So
right. In their own jurisdiction. Another great thing to point out.
Yeah, we'll follow it all. Yeah, Liz, thank you.
She said the voters are having buyer's remorse. I don't know. It's probably worse than that. All the homeless drug addicts we see there. I don't know. And then the one lady seemed interested in something else. She said, why spend the money when we could spend it in other places? That sounds like a person trying to launder money. If you have money specifically for those situations and you would rather relocate it to, you know, something else, I don't know. See, that's where you get the corruption, those town halls and stuff. They're like, well, we got this money sitting here and we could fix things, but we could also move it over here, and when nobody's looking, we can all pay ourselves with it. I don't know. You see what happens over there in Oregon. Nothing good. It's unfortunate. Let's see. Crystal Hart, that laughing lady needs to be thumped. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought the first time I seen it and the second time. She has ulterior motives, I think. Let's see. Rugus, I think the people we're looking at are the people relative to the problem. I think so too. Manic Miner, they should have just let them do drugs in the street. I mean, that's kind of what's going on. It's kind of what's happening. Grasshopper. All those users are gonna freak out. Yeah, they turn the area into a bunch of drug addicts, and now they're gonna pull the blanket out from underneath them, pull the rug out from underneath them, and it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. They're all gonna be having withdrawals and stuff, and then they'll be right back where they are, not arresting drug addicts because they don't want to deal with them dying in jail. That's the whole reason drug addicts don't go to jail, is because COs don't want to babysit them while they're going through withdrawals. They don't want to send them to facilities like mental institutions and stuff like that, or rehabs and whatever, because they're criminals. So then they get stuck in this situation where they're like, well, let's just put them on probation and throw them back out in the street. That's what they do the same thing here, and we don't even have a homeless problem here. But they would just rather you be out on the street doing drugs than be suffering from drug withdrawals while you're incarcerated. Because if you die in jail, they can sue the jail, and the jail doesn't want that. Let's see, reading through the comments. Hydrodynamic, if you had to do the thing in jail, is it flamboyant? Well, if you have to, if it's not up to you, it's a crime. I don't know about how flamboyant it is. It depends if you're the top or the bottom, I guess. Let's see. Sean, you don't get many problems being 50 in prison? No. I don't ever hear about older people really having many problems, but it's just hard living like that. But, you know, when you're out here where it's free, you have the ability to prop yourself up to help life be a little bit more convenient. And in prison, you have no conveniences. So being that old and having to do the things you got to do just to make it through the day in prison is difficult, I imagine. So for real, every time I watch YouTube now, there's more commercials than there's actual videos. I don't watch YouTube. I don't watch anything. When I'm not live, I just try to like stay away from screens as much as I can, because I'm wrecking my eyes. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do if I live to be an old man. Edward, it's Clackamus. Thank you for letting me know. I'm terrible with names. Terrible. Kevin, I want to go fishing. I'm surprised I haven't seen more people fishing out. It's hot. It's not real hot today, but it's been hot the last week or so. Let's see. Oh, I appreciate you, Hydrodynamic. Nomad, I hate that effing state and the city. It's no good. They need to fix stuff out there, but you can't. The people who are running the city, they want it to be that way. Otherwise, they would do something about it. Manic Miner, more Portland riots. We'll see. We'll see. I still think we're going to have a spicy summer. It's starting to get warm out. We'll see how things go. There was a protest in California the other day Oreo and First Responder Media were there. We covered lots of video of it yesterday, so I think it's just kicking off riot season. See how it goes. Oh, let's see. Crackamus, Oregon. Yeah, Mr. Dog. You know. What's up, Cheeky Chops? Happy freedom. Just reading through all the chats. Thank you so much, Big Weave, for continuing the subscription on Twitch for 6 months. You're officially a hooligan, and I appreciate you. Thank you. You're awesome. Let's see. Nobody watching on Kick. I think we only get people watching the game on Kick. Jeb, make mental institutions great again. Yeah, did they like do away with mental institutions? Because I never hear about people getting committed anymore. Tam Tam, we're putting up vending machines with crack pipes, Narcan, and other free items for the street people. 11,000 each taxpayer funded. Yeah, out in New York. It's unbelievable that they're doing that. What's up, Serum? Appreciate you being here. So this next video is titled, New York Governor Warns of a New Reality After Canadian Wildfires. This person is crazy. I'm going to try and remember to be tricky at the end. They talk about the weather, and I got to be careful about that because YouTube, yeah. Sensitive. It's a little sensitive.
We're seeing unhealthy air quality levels in Long Island, New York, Eastern Lake Ontario, Central New York, Western New York. We saw yesterday some very disturbing numbers in New York City. They've come down from the 400 level, but we should never get complacent and think that the 200 air quality quotient index is satisfactory. But right now we're experiencing 209 in Brooklyn, 207 in Queens, and 191 in the Bronx. And again, normal is 50. This is our old friend, one you never want to see again, perhaps. But this mask can make a difference, not just outdoor, although I did see someone outside running on my way here wearing one of these masks. At least he was wearing a mask. But even indoors, if you have a situation where you don't have air conditioning, you have a situation where you're not feeling good inside, continue to put this on. This will make a big difference for people. Here's my message. This is the new reality we're dealing with. I know a lot of people are stressed out after what happened during the pandemic. I want people to know this is a very different circumstance. We believe it'll be short-term, not long-term decisions will have to be made to keep people indoors. We're not making those decisions. This is personal, but we are taking climate
weather
so seriously here in the state of New York.
Hopefully I pulled that off. We'll see. See how it goes. Can't talk about the weather too much. You don't get a strike, they'll just straight demonetize you because you're not allowed to talk about it. It's so crazy. Yeah. I feel bad for the people in New York. I've been seeing videos all day of people taking pictures, taking video outside in New York City where it's like orange outside because there's so much smoke and whatever is all coming across the border there. Now, I haven't witnessed any of that here. I don't know if people over on the Detroit side of Michigan or even in the UP are experiencing that, but it's clear here. So I haven't experienced any of that, but after what we've gone through for the last couple of years, I'm in a position to where if I was spray painting, I wouldn't put on a compliance cloth. Okay, if I was like working with toxic hazardous gas, I probably wouldn't put on a compliance cloth. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. They tried to force it on us for the wrong reasons, and I just can't do it at this point. So I gotta just stay away from that stuff. I see smoke and smog and whatever else people are dealing with, I'm just going inside. I'm not putting no compliance cloth on. I just can't do it. Let's see, what do you hooligans think? Hydrodynamic, you're a unicorn. I'm something. I am something. Sean T, It's smoky here and I'm in Ohio. Yeah, I was wondering if you guys were getting it. Sam, how did all those fires start at the same time? We were going to cover a video, but it was all music and words on the screen. What they're claiming is that there's campers that didn't put their fires out correctly. That started in some area of Canada. Lightning hit another area of Canada that started fires. And then on top of that, they're saying that they're in like a month-long drought or like 6 weeks of a drought or something like that. So they're saying that this potentially could be the worst forest fire season that Canada has ever had on record. Hydrodynamic smoke heading your way. Are you prepped? Are you telling me I need to go get blunt wraps? Or are we talking about something else? What's up, Atlas? Happy freedom. Mark, I only wear a compliance cloth when I conceal my identity. Agreed. Agreed. Miss Jamie, I will check that out. I'm going to put it on a tab so I can see what that's all about. I'll check it out after the live. Thank you for letting me know. Matthew, Google owning the weather by 2025. That's what they're working on. Not what it seems, says 2 weeks to stop the smoke. Yeah, right. Been there, done that. That's what I'm saying. What's up, Eagles RC? Appreciate you being here. I try, Atlas. I try. Try to be as professional as I can. Sometimes it slips, you know, the hooligan way and whatnot. I got the hooligan gene in me. So for real. I've seen pictures where the sky was orange in New York. They keep referring to it as like apocalyptic conditions. And I think they need to stop with all that because it's forest fires. Like, calm down. Calm down. I know the situation sucks, but when you start saying apocalyptic and you're making people wear compliance cloths, it's like you're taking us back 3 years. Mass hysteria. That's what they're doing. Let's see. I'm doing good, Atlas. How are you doing? Shanti, yes. I did see the video you sent me. Atlas, isn't Robert Jr. Blue Team? Elizabeth, Agent Orange? I don't think it's that. Goodness, could you imagine if they were doing that? If they were doing like, what was it? The Manhattan Project or something like that? Where they just let radiation into the city just to see what happens? See how Americans handle just radiation being spread across the city? What if they did that to New York? It would be terrible. Of course, they would say someone's attacking us and make everybody really scared and all that stuff. We'll see how it goes. Well, congratulations, Atlas. I thought you were talking about the other R word, but never mind. Matt, our skies were orange when Oregon burnt a couple years ago. Do you guys have forests there? I don't know a whole lot about Oregon. I just know about Portland and anywhere else where they had riots going. Otherwise, I don't know anything about Oregon. I didn't even know where Oregon was until we had riots and stuff. I was not good at geography prior to this job. Miss Jamie, I'll find it. I'll find it. Robert, Kennedy Jr.'s red team? See, when I had brought up that he was running, everybody told me he was blue team. Yeah, Edward, they're going to find out. They're going to find out. There's tons of people walking around New York City with those paper compliance cloths as if it's doing something. I also seen a video where they were saying that Americans haven't received an apology from Trudeau. I know Trudeau is fairly flamboyant. Yeah, he just blows in the wind. But I don't think, I'm not expecting an apology. Like, unless he went out there and started those fires himself, I'm not expecting an apology from the Prime Minister of Canada. Nino 5. What if they're man-made fires? What if Canada is doing it, like, on purpose? I don't think so. I don't think that's what's happening. I don't think Canadians are enjoying, you know, smoke and all that stuff as well. I don't blame Canada. And I don't blame the Canadians. I blame Canada, I guess, as the country. They're on fire. It's affecting us. That sucks. But I don't blame Canadians for it. What's up, Grumpy Jones? Happy freedom. If you don't wear a compliance cloth, you help spread the smoke. You guys crack me up. That's how they're treating it, though. That is how they're treating it. What's up, Rasta? Happy freedom. Shannon Free. It's in the Carolinas. Yeah, I seen that. It's like the whole East Coast is being hit. I just haven't seen it yet. And I've gone outside. I know everybody's like, yeah, it's really hard to see smoke when you don't go outside. No, I went outside. Okay, I've been outside today. I didn't see any smoke. We'll see. I'll let you guys know when it touches down in West Michigan. So we'll move on to this next one. From here on out, it's pretty much all Twitter posts. Just because there was a lot going on Twitter. So as you guys know, I follow Simon Ateba ever since he blurted out across to KJP that one day, where he was like, I'm sitting here with my hand in the air for 6 months. You will never call on me. She made up a bunch of excuses and whatnot, but this is what's going on over on Twitter. That's a picture of KJP from earlier today, I believe it was. Yep, 3:42. So about 2 hours and 15 minutes ago, Simon posted this image of her saying, "If eyes could kill, I'd be dead right now. At a restaurant minutes ago, Press Secretary KJP gave me a deadly look as I was picking up a napkin. I realized that she was standing on my left side, so I said hi. She looked at me full of anger and didn't respond. I didn't know it was this bad. Next time I'll record a video." So obviously KJP has not forgiven Simon for blurting out and making her look like a total fool during a live press briefing that we were covering. We happened to be covering it while it happened. They're feuding for real. I think they should just bang and get it over with, but you know, that's just my thoughts on it. KJP being bitter, looking like a goblin out there with the compliance cloth on, trying to conceal her identity. Or maybe it was the smoke. Maybe the smoke's getting her. I'm not quite sure. Let's see. Oh, Miss Jamie, you caught it? Yeah. I haven't got a chance to respond to all this stuff. I'm going to do it after the live. Yeah, wearing that compliance cloth. I don't know what she's thinking. Ghouling it up. She is Matthew. She is ghouling it up. She's got those little troll hands. She'd be at the press briefing with ashy knuckles, flinging her little fingers around and stuff. Let's see. Yeah, that's awesome, Atlas. Congratulations on retirement. Robert, sorry, I thought you were talking about me being on Blue Team. Oh, no. No, I was asked about what if Orange Eagle got Kennedy Jr. as VP, but I believe Kennedy Jr. is Blue Team. Hydrodynamic, I'm not picking up what you're laying down here. I can't say it out loud because I don't know what it is. I don't want you to trick me. I gotta be careful. Elizabeth, enters your blood after a while, not just your lungs. Talking about the smoke. Yeah, it's no good. Definitely shouldn't be hanging out in it. So for real, they call Trudeau Trudy in Canada? Really? I didn't know that. That's awesome. Miss Jamie says Justina won't apologize. I don't really expect an apology. I thought that was really weird, and it was like a 9-minute video. That was the only reason we didn't put it on the roster. Just reading through the chat really quickly. What's up, Slaughterhound? Happy Freedom. Appreciate you being here. So many people I haven't seen in a while. It must be because we're live later in the day. I keep considering just doing Coffee with Hooligans at 5 every day. We'll have to call it something else, but I keep considering it. I just worry how it's going to affect going live with the game on the gaming channels. What's up, Dot? Happy Freedom. Atlas, yeah, I seen that. Yeah, Kennedy's been saying all the right things. I just don't know enough about him. Eagles RC, lizard people have to wear compliance cloths. Our air is too pure for them. It's raw, it's uncut. They're not used to that. They're used to just breathing in their own fumes. Jason needs some cocoa butter. KJP needs something. She needs something. You see that little picture I post in the corner whenever she's live, her mascot photo. That's a real picture of her. I mean, you can see how much makeup she wears during those press briefings, trying to pretend she's little orphan Annie or whatever she's going for. I'm kind of surprised that she had her wig on at the coffee shop there with Simon. What's up, J.O.B.? Appreciate you being here. Happy Freedom. Kevin, call it Freedom at 5. That's a good one. I'm going to put that aside. That's a good one. I've been sitting here wondering what we were going to call it. That's a good one. Ooh, don't say that, Firmus. Don't say that. I'm waiting. You know, with all the bad stuff going on around the world, I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen more stuff like that. Paid hits and whatnot. I'm really surprised we haven't seen stuff like that. What's up, Storm? Happy Freedom. Where are you at, Storm? Are you on the East Coast? Nino 5. I don't know. I don't know if Canada would try and do this on purpose or not. There's only so many people on the border. If Americans wanted to go to Canada, they could. There'd be nobody to stop it. There's way more of us than there is people on the border. Who are the people that stop me? I can't think of what they're called. Customs. I don't think Canada would attack us on purpose. Their government attacking us. I mean, Canadians aren't doing it on purpose. Oh, you're in New York. Yeah, Storm. It's rough stuff. They're trying to turn it in. Like I said, they keep saying it's apocalyptic weather, and I think that's just to cause mass hysteria. What's up, K-Love? Happy Freedom. You're not really late. I don't even think we're halfway through the list yet. Got a lot of stuff to cover today. Cassandra, she's a little caught up in her feelings. Yeah, KJP, I don't know why she's so mad at Simon. Maybe because he doesn't forward his questions in advance. She won't call on him because there's no pre-wrote answers for her to read out of her little book. Her little book of lies. She's basically practicing witchcraft in front of all of us. She's got her little spell book there. So we got a little short video here of Old Man Walter from earlier today. This video is titled, Joe Biden is asked his response to the allegations in the FD 1023 document that he was this wrote so weird, that he was evoked in an illegal bribery scheme. This is what he has to say. Let me see if I can make this voice on this. Hold up. You can just start yelling? Whoever cut this video, they didn't know what they're doing. Alright.
The bribery allegation, Congresswoman Nancy Mace says there's damning evidence in the FBI file that you sold out the country. Do you have a response to the congressional Republicans?
Where's the money? I'm joking.
Mr. President,
It's a bunch of malarkey.
Mr. President, what do you...
It's a bunch of malarkey. He's not a criminal. His son's not a drug addict. You don't have to be white to be a white supreme pizza. It's just... everything he says is ridiculous. Forever and always. What's up, Glimmer of Freak? Happy freedom. Let's see. Hey, I appreciate you being here, Jason. You be safe out there. Old man Walter. He's like, I'm joking. Yeah, no. You got the money, bud. 10% to the big guy. Yeah, Sam. Happy freedom. They're totally guilty. So we don't cover a whole lot of old man Walter and the nonsense that he's involved in, because they always say all these great things. Oh, we got him. We got evidence, all this stuff, all this proof. But nothing ever happens. Nothing happens. And now he's just laughing in our face. Where's the money? Prove it. Do something about it. Edward Walter is a cheese pizza. He's a white supreme pizza himself. He just isn't being held accountable for it. Eric, he always gets that grin when he's confronted. I think the same thing. Looking like a ghoul. Got pieces of children in his teeth. Matthew, where's the money? It's in his pockets, crazy old senile ghoul. Yeah. It's probably got Jill Handler out there laundering it somewhere. Serum, it almost looked like an Armageddon. Yeah, with the orange skies and whatnot. It's all over the internet right now. K-Love makes me angry. I can't stand him. Can't stand any of them. I feel the same way. I can't stand politicians. They're never held accountable. They're above the law. They're above all of us. And then they have the nerve to go on TV and go, well, the American people want this. The American people believe this. Like, who are you asking? None of us believe this stuff. Like, they don't even read their own chat. They just shut it down. So how would they know what the American people think? They're just a bunch of liars. Pumpkin. I think old man Walter's in drag in secret. That's an ugly lady. Old man Walter, that's an ugly lady there. Talking about the hair on his legs and whatnot. It's all starting to make sense now. Mm-hmm. So this next one is kind of a back and forth. Trump had made a post with a fake picture of Ron DeSantis riding a rhino. I'm going to show that really quick. Ka-chow. So, yep, out on Truth Social. And I believe it's been deleted now. But apparently the Orange Eagle had posted on Truth Social this obviously fake generated photo. I don't know if it's AI or if it's Photoshop, but obviously it's... I don't think Ron DeSantis is really out there riding rhinos. I mean, maybe. See Jill Handler out there kissing Hyena Harris's husband, so who only knows. But that came out. Then Ron DeSantis posted this. So some of these images are real. Top two on top. Let's see. Top middle, top right, bottom left. Those are all real photos. Top left, bottom middle, bottom right. Those are AI generated photos. You can't see the hands, but normally you can tell when stuff's AI because the hands always look really weird. But when DeSantis put this out, it has the captions real life Orange Eagle, which now people are saying this is misinformation and that Ron DeSantis isn't credible because he's posting these photos trying to pass them off as real photos and also mixing them in with actual photos. I don't know. I think it's all nonsense. I think it's like little kid stuff. Posting stuff like that on the internet. Just, it makes me think of how hard it really must be for kids to live in an age where we all have phones and we have AI now and Photoshop and all this stuff. If you see grown men out here posting Photoshop pictures or AI altered images to dog each other and talk bad about each other and make each other look bad, imagine how it is for kids in high school. It's probably terrible. I bet the bullying is off the charts. I mean, we don't hear about any of that because all they want to tell us is how to make kids love rainbows and stuff like that, which is stuff that all of us are fighting against. Well, the majority of us are fighting against. But I bet bullying in school is terrible right now. I remember being embarrassed in school, and it was there was no way to have information circulate the way it is now. When I was in high school, MySpace had just came out. It was so difficult to get a picture on MySpace because you had to have something that took pictures. Cell phones didn't even take pictures back then. So it wasn't, didn't live in a life like that. But nowadays, if you do something stupid in class, they're going to crop your face and put it on an animal and do all this other crazy stuff. I bet kids are turning themselves off left and right, and they're not even telling us. The only time I hear about that stuff is when they bring, now there's the TikTok ban looming. But before that, they were bringing in TikTok because they were saying that 12-year-old and 13-year-old girls are deleting themselves left and right because it's hurting their self-esteem posting on TikTok and on social media in general because they don't understand how algorithms work. And so they put all their vanity into social media, and then when they don't get enough likes, enough shares, enough views compared to like Beyonce or somebody like that, they feel bad about themselves. Eventually the pressure is too much and they turn it all off. So seeing grown men behave this way and send shots back and forth with AI generated stuff, Photoshop stuff, you can only imagine how bad it is in schools. Let's see. So for real, they try to make us wear compliance clause from the fires in Canada, and I'm in Virginia. It's rough stuff. I'm waiting for Gretchen to come out. Tell us, if you go outside and you're not wearing a compliance cloth, you're not going to get mandated supplies, you'll be facing a $1,200 fee. That's what she did to us a couple years ago. You got caught outside, you $1,200 fee for everyone in the car. There's a couple cars, people I know got pulled over, officers out here writing tickets. 4 people in the car, all of you each will pay $1,200 for being outside. We'll see if they do that for the fires. They better not. They're going to see an uprising like they ain't never seen before. People can't take it. They can't take it. Atlas, old man Walter's a pig in a suit. He's a demon. He is a demon walking around. Hydrodynamic bullies made me a stronger person physically and mentally. I agree. I agree. I feel the same way. Bullying has its purpose. Now, I understand things going too far. There is too much bullying. But I think a little bit of bullying is good for everybody. You know what they say, like a push in the right direction? A lot of times that's what bullying does. Pushes you in the right direction. People are making fun of you at the things that you're not good at. Or maybe you're not best of features. And so what do? First you run away from it. And then eventually you figure out you can't run away from it. Because there's bullies everywhere. So eventually you start working on those things that suck about you. And you make changes, and a lot of times the bullying will die down. Or you just gotta make punches in the face great again. It's one or the other. Either way, you'll overcome it. I believe in you. Guy Dub, no, I didn't say DeSantis. That's a good one though. No, I did not. I did not say that. Sorry if I misspoke. Hydrodynamic, starting to think the Orange Eagle's a time traveler. He's right about everything. I've been seeing posts saying the Orange Eagle's a time traveler. I don't think so, though. I don't know. That would be crazy. That would be some crazy stuff. I mean, they're already talking about aliens and stuff. So, I mean, if they can prove that Orange Eagle's a time traveler, I'll just take it. I almost don't deny anything at this point. It's like, yeah, it's probably true. It's probably true. Who knows? Crack shop. Modern bullies like to dox you and destroy your life. Yeah. Hard times create good men. That's what they say. I don't know. I'm glad that I grew up in the time that I did, and I think a lot of people feel that way, because I feel like the way the world is now, if I was young and bullied and doxxed and stuff like that, there would be vigilante justice happening. What's up, Lone Wolf? Happy freedom. Kevin, there's a book written in the 1800s that has Baron Trump in it. Lone Wolf. Yeah, I know Jill was the one that he cheated on with his wife. Yeah, I've seen all that stuff. Old Man Walter's a demon. Nino 5, got a lot of softies nowadays. I was raised in the 70s and 80s in pics and words. Did not make one harm themselves. Yeah, it's... Everybody puts their self-value in numbers that exist on social media. And it's tough because kids aren't old enough to understand what the algorithm is and how to beat it. Like, kids want to be vloggers and YouTubers and all this stuff because they think if they can do something stupid and become famous on the internet, they don't have to learn to read and write and do math. They can just get around all that hard stuff to just be an idiot on the internet and make millions of dollars and be famous, and they could be dumb as a doornail. Doesn't matter. Rich and famous. The easy way. They don't realize there's an algorithm working against them. And you have to read and write and do math to learn how to beat the algorithm. So there is no way around reading, writing, and doing math. They just don't realize it. So they put all this effort into social media with no strategy because they're not reading, writing, or doing math. So they don't know what the algorithm is. So they don't have a strategy to work it, to beat the algorithm. They put everything into social media. They get nothing in return, and it hurts their self-esteem to the point where they don't recover. It's messed up. Social media is not good for... Electronics are not good for us. They're really little devices that feed our dopamine addiction. Because everybody that's got internet pretty much has a dopamine addiction. And so that's why you see people who play video games longer than 2 hours or stare at their phone longer than 2 hours. They start becoming angry and stuff like that. Sometimes they'll become manic. It's because of the dopamine addiction. What's up, Peyton? Happy freedom. What's up, Low Tech? K-Love, misery loves company. It's true. It is true. K-Love, trolls are just low self-esteem basement dwellers. Yeah, and a lot of them support flamboyant people that hurt kids, unfortunately. What's up, Salty Ragu? Happy freedom. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. Pumpkin. I hate when people bully old people. It's cruel. Yeah, I don't like that stuff either. Growing up with my great-grandparents and stuff, I would not be able to tolerate watching an elderly person being bullied. Somebody's getting cuffed right in the face. They're catching forearms. They're getting their face folded. I just would not be able to tolerate that. No way. Thank you so much, Zyklon, I believe it is. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. I appreciate you. Thank you. Just reading through the chat before we get too far down the list here. Glimmer of Freak. I get bored with the internet and TV. I have to go to the creek, kayak. Can't idle like that very well. Yeah, I've been doing that a lot lately, going out and walking and stuff, just get away from the computer. Eagles RC, Tucker dropped episode 2 about 20 minutes ago. Awesome, thank you for letting me know. I'll share it out after the live. Yeah, Snooks. I figured. I was thinking that. Miss Jamie, I'll check that out. I'll make a tab. Not what it seems. Swimming is nice too. It's been a long time since I've gone swimming. I don't like getting in water. I'm cat-like. I don't like getting wet in most cases. JB, yes. I did see that video. We were talking about it earlier. Caleb says, protect your elders, peeps. Yeah, we were seeing that a lot with the protests. Protesters would surround, you know, some old lady or old man would come and get involved into their mob mentality and be like, hey, you guys need to back off, you know, try and interfere with what they're doing, destroying a building or whatever. In one instance, we seen an older woman try to prevent a group of Antifa from spray painting a building, or they were blowing out the windows or something, and she showed up and was like, you know, you guys need to stop it, and they dumped a can of paint on her head, and then were like trying to pull her to the ground and stuff like that. At that point, you know, I was expecting freedom to ring loud and clear, you know, freedom seeds just flying through the air, but nope, there's no one there to stand against them at the time. Now, if I think that was to happen today, I believe we would see some vigilante justice. We would be hearing freedom ringing out left and right. We'll see what summer brings. So this next video is a short one. San Francisco cops all over the place hanging up rainbow flags as if they have nothing better to do, because San Francisco is a great place right now. If you guys didn't know, they're doing great over there. They have so much free time that the officers are designated flag wavers. Oh my goodness, let me get this music out of here. So this is what they're doing in San Francisco. Let me just mute myself real quick. So as you could hear for a moment there, they were playing goofy music in the background, so you're not going to hear any audio from the video. But this is what they're doing in San Francisco. Look how proud they are. Even got their badges all tuned up. I don't know. What a mess. I think it's crazy that everybody's talking about it's Rainbow Month, but nobody's talking about how it's Men's Mental Health Month. Is it because there's a lot of men out there being flamboyant, trying to get into sports they don't belong in, locker rooms they don't belong in, bathrooms they don't belong in, and then they're also trying to hurt children by dressing up extra flamboyant, trying to teach kids to twerk and whatnot? So they're just having that just totally cast shadows all over the fact that it's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. They don't want to talk about that. Yeah, Robert, it's all messed up. San Francisco is going to hell. Oh, I believe it, Jeremiah. I believe it. I would not be surprised at all if Vatican and Old Man Walter were connected. Miss Jamie, or Father's Day. Yeah, you'll never hear about Father's Day. It's very quiet. That day is very quiet. The only time I ever hear anything about Father's Day is when I see those single mothers out there like, patting myself on the back today for Father's Day because I'm dad too, blah, blah. I hate that. I hate all that stuff. Like, I come from a very broken family, and I understand that that's like a common thing here in America, but I don't like to see there's guys out there that work really hard to be good dads, and they just get covered up by all the single moms out there like, wishing myself happy Father's Day. Like, I don't know. There's not as many good dads out there as there should be, and when it's Father's Day, people need to light that all the way up. Like, make dads great again. Jeremiah, that's why he visited the Pope. I believe it. I don't doubt that at all. Tumbleweed. No one is talking about men's mental health, middle-aged men's mental health especially. Yeah, and I think it's messed up. Men are not supported at all right now. It is trendy to hate men. It is very trendy, especially if you're light-skinned, especially if you're not flamboyant. It is very popular to hate on men right now. So I'm not really that surprised, I guess, that nobody's talking about Men's Mental Health Month right now. It's true, Guy Dub. And I think that stuff matters. I think it matters probably more now than ever to acknowledge men's mental health, because men are not doing okay. They're not. It is stacked against us right now. And those flamboyant people aren't doing us any favors either. You see a lot of men going to the other side to do things they ain't supposed to, way more than you see women coming to this side to try and interfere with what we have going on over here. So they're not doing us any favors. All those shapeshifters out there, they need to be just let go. Saltaregu can't play. Drawing on people. Happy freedom, hooligans. I appreciate you, Saltaregu. You stay safe out there. Let's see. What are you guys talking about on Rumble? Jeb, bullies get what they deserve eventually. Most of them do. I think a lot of those people grow up to feel bad also. I think they become adults and they see like how vulnerable, like the older you get, the more vulnerable you get. And a lot of times I feel like the way that they live their life really wears them out by the time they get old, and they become feeble, and they're like, man, if somebody came and treated me the way I was treating people when I was younger, I'd be gone. And I think they feel bad. If you're lucky enough, you'll live long enough for things to go full circle. You'll realize the wrong things you've been doing in your life. So we're going to get to this last video for the YouTube side of things. We have some awesome stuff that we're going to be covering on the alternative platforms. So we will drop links over on YouTube so you guys can easily come over and watch the rest of the live. But this last one is titled Would-Be Thief Outsmarted by Liquor Store with Auto-Locking Doors. This is how we're going to be wrapping things up on the YouTube side of things. Really quick video. I don't think it's as good as the box head thief that we covered yesterday that also cried a lot when he was being arrested, but this is nice and humorous. Now I don't have the audio on because they're just playing goofy music, but he thought I was gonna do something quick there. What I'm trying to figure out is, what was he stealing? I can't tell if that's a box of Diet Dr. Pepper or if that's some beer or what that is. Look at him just forfeit it. He's like, yeah, you got me. You got me. Darn it. Look at him defeated. Just wandering away. He probably thinks he got away with it too. I imagine she called the police on him. And he just wandered away. He's like, ah, man. I was hoping to get out with my 12-pack, but they got me. They got me. And then the police come knock on his door. Let's see. Yeah, that's what they say, hydrodynamic. Yeah, Destiny Gal, that's how it is. All advertisements like that right now. So for real, they locked the door on him. Yeah, and you could see her kind of like slip her hand under the counter to like hit the button for the lock. She didn't even get up. She was like, oh, he's stealing. Okay, boop, hit the button. Sitting there playing on her phone, probably looking at TikTok. What's up? I'm me. Happy freedom. Reading through the chat really quick. I'm going to start dropping the links for the alternative platforms. That way you guys can make your way over there. So that's all we have for the YouTube side of things. There's Rumble. There's Odyssey. Cassandra. He walked away rather disappointed. He did. He's just totally defeated. There's the website. And there's the link tree. Should be able to access everything from the link tree. So if you want to try all the alternative platforms to see which one suits you best, I suggest that for the way to go. So for I'll go over to Twitch. Yeah, you can access it through the link tree. I don't want to do a lot of promotion for Twitch because they're about to pretty much ban us out anyways. If they go through with that new policy, because you can't multi-stream, and I'm not going to just exclusively stream to Twitch. So yeah, but you should be able to access it from the link tree. It's all still there. What is going on here? There we go. All right, hooligans, make your way over to the alternative platforms so we can continue the rest of the live. We have 2 more good videos. We have one talking about Dems keep trying to fan the flames of white supreme pizza. And then we also have a Trump campaign ad called Wolves. Both of those are going to be shown on the alternative platforms. Basically, just not on YouTube because YouTube has too much community guidelines. We're not allowed to show it. So when you guys get a second, please go over to the link tree. You can find all of my links listed there. So if you want to check out all the alternative platforms, you are welcome to do that. But what I need you to do is go join Gilded. Gilded is free and currently the best way to receive notifications for when and where we go live. Every time we go live, there's a news board on Gilded to keep you up to date with everything going on around the world. And there's a ton of hooligans in there to hang out with and chat it up about pretty much whatever you like. Just kind of like a chat like you're in right now. So definitely go join Gilded. Also on the link tree, you can find links to the merch store. If you'd like to grab some merch, we have shirts, hoodies, stickers, coffee mugs, and a bunch of other specialty items if you would like to go check that stuff out. Everything is displayed in black and white, but if you find something you like, just click on that item to see all the different colors that the item comes in. You can also find links for PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Stripe, Zelle, Buy Me a Coffee, and Locals if you'd like to help support what I do. There's also a link to the Amazon wish list if you would like to send me stuff. It's really easy to use. Anything you purchase directly from the wish list will be sent straight to me without having to send emails, find addresses, or keep track of tracking numbers. It's really simple. And then finally, we have links for the membership programs. We have memberships for YouTube, Gilded, Discord, Odyssey, Rumble, and Twitch. And at the top of the link tree there, you can see you can claim a free week membership for jeffmaclive.com. You will not be charged. I don't think you have to enter in credit card information or anything like that. You will have access with a membership. You'll have access to your own profile for our private social media area. You'll also have access to our live streaming area with the built-in chat. And you'll have access to our advanced messaging system with the ability to text, call, video call, group text, group call, group video call, and the ability to upload all digital media that's ever existed. So you can share MP3s, you can share videos, pictures, slideshows, all that stuff over on jeffmaclive.com. It is the freest place on the internet, so definitely go join up. All right, hooligans, we're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance really quick, and then we're going to cut off YouTube, and we're going to continue on with the rest of the live with these videos we have. They're just too spicy for YouTube. All right, hooligans, please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, hooligans. I appreciate all of you who only watch on YouTube. I encourage you guys to go check out these other platforms. They are free, other than jeffmaclive.com. Go check it out. Yeah, happy freedom. I appreciate all of you. Be safe out there. For everyone else, you just hold tight. We're going to be continuing on in just a moment.